Attacks in major Ukrainian cities have intensified, as has the number of casualties. The United Nations says the invasion has now killed more than 100 civilians and wounded up to 400 others. As the fighting ramps up, more than 600,000 people, 600,000 have fled their homes to get away from the war zone. Not everyone has been able to leave, of course. Hospitals are turning into bomb shelters, and mothers with their babies, their newborns, and other children who need treatment.
That's right. Young cancer patients held up stop war signs in the basement of a children's hospital. They still need treatment, but hospitals are running out of supplies. The World Health Organization warns that hospitals across Ukraine could run out of oxygen as soon as today.
For more on this, we want to bring in Nathan Schmidt. He's the founder of the Mountain Seed Foundation, a nonprofit organization focused on helping young people affected by war and conflict in their country. Nathan, thank you for joining us. It's always tough to see those images of war, but when you see the children, your heart really just goes out to the kids, their families, et cetera. What are the most important things children and their families need right now that may be hard to get during times of war?
So first off, thank you very much for having me. What they really need right now are, just shelter. They need food. They need the thoughts and prayers of the people in America. They really do need, they need TikTok videos. They need Facebook. They need tweets. What they really need is to see the support of the world gather around them and really guard them. I think a lot about what my mom said before I joined the Marines. She said, make sure that you act like, one of the water buffaloes, because the water buffaloes, whenever they're under attack, they form a circle and they guard those that are the most vulnerable. And right now, these children are absolutely and incredibly vulnerable, and they will be. And there's going to be a long road of healing after this and well into the future.
So, Nathan, how do organizations like the Mountain Seed Foundation and other humanitarian groups actually physically get help to these children and the hospitals that are running out of supplies? I mean, we know that this is such a fluid situation, roads that are open or closed in the next hour. So how do the logistics of all of this work?
Incredibly difficult, especially right now. We're seeing the border checkpoints, absolutely inundated by people. The way in which we do it is through our network of very close friends and family and contacts inside of Ukraine. And we're led by an incredibly talented non-executive director who is Ukrainian. She's from Crimea originally. Her name is Jericka, and she's the one who's really talking. She can speak the native tongue, but she's talking to all the people, friends. And it's through these networks in which that we're able to bring and deliver goods. But there's certainly much more that needs to be done and will be needed to be done in the future.
Nathan, we're seeing stories of children being born with explosions going off nearby, young children hiding in bomb shelters in the middle of the fighting. What kind of long-term impact can you tell us that this has an effect on children, and how might we be able to help them get through this beyond sending prayers, of course?
Yeah, I pause because, and I'm going to be a little emotional here. I have 4 children of my own, and it's a very difficult question. This is a completely unnatural state. This invasion was completely, it's unjustified. And these children don't know what is going on around them. And so the Mountain Seed Foundation in particular, we're looking at setting up summer camps and winter camps, bringing them to the mountains, getting them professional therapy, getting them scholarships for the future. But in the immediate term, it's just getting them to safety. And it's getting them into schools, getting them back into their lives in a safe environment. So, one of the things that we really need right now are Starlink receivers. We really need, I know Elon Musk delivered a whole bunch, but we need more because we need that connectivity to the world, to other people, to social media, and to see that support from the free world. And really, Ukraine is on the fight on all of our behalves. They're standing on that wall for the free world. So
they certainly are. And Nathan Schmidt of the Mountain Seed Foundation, thank you for joining us, and thank you for all that you're doing for the people and especially the children of Ukraine. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.